Hello everyone, I am your host, Get Good Fox. I am back from my trip to Universal Studios, which means today's going to be a slightly shorter episode. I know you guys like the longer episodes, but I am behind schedule due to the trip and the driving. We're going to be heading out to the Echo Labs, and basically my options were either to not have any, skip some episodes, make a full-length episode where I'm super tired and don't have any energy, or make a smaller-sized episode so you guys at least have something to watch, and at the same time, I'm not drop-dead tired. The trip was pretty good. I rode a new roller coaster that was not there previously. It's called the Velocicoaster. It is based on Jurassic Park. It's probably the most intense roller coaster I have ever ridden. It was absolutely insane. Yesterday, I actually couldn't record at all. That was the day I skipped. Remember that these episodes are recorded usually 2 or 3 days before you actually see them, which is why sometimes the patch level is different. But yeah, it was so intense on the drive home. I actually threw up, and the stomach acid scorched my throat. And so the next day, it was basically as if I had a sore throat from a cold, and I couldn't talk. I had a raspy voice. It hurt. It was basically just a sore throat. So this is day 2, and that has not happened to me in a really long time. I think the last time I threw up on a ride was on one of these carnival rides that just spin you around like crazy. But it was really intense. It was really, really fun though. But it was really, really intense. I think there's a new king for roller coasters in Florida, which is where I lived before. It was Kumba or Montu at Busch Gardens. Now it is definitely the Velocicoaster. So why are we driving out here? The answer is that we are going to be going on, it's probably going to be in the show title, but we're going to be going for the rare weapon caches and any of the hidden weapons that looks like we drove a little too far, as well as any of the weapons any special weapons, kind of like the Dino Jaw Blade, if there's a unique weapon somewhere and I don't know where it is, that is what we are going to be looking for. I'll probably have to break it into 2 episodes to find them all. I don't think I will get them all within a reduced length episode, but hey, we will see. So, first one is supposed to be around here. It's in an area with, actually I think it's these containment cells. It is supposed to be in the debris, but it might be next door. It actually might be. I've looted them all before.
A better potential outpost than that one.
I am using a guide. I will show you the guide in a moment. It might be, is it down here? I don't think it's this far down. I know it's near these trash bags. That's all I know. Is that it's there it is. Okay, so here's how you identify a rare weapons case. It basically looks like either a plastic or metal case with a orange stripe. And it looks like they added that little flashlight on it. I don't remember the flashlight always being there. Unfortunately, we are playing on the lethal zone, and that does mean that the loot quality is a lot lower. So we're much less likely to get anything really, really good. So in this case, we got a Souvenir Caveman Club. Not spectacular, not exactly what I'm looking for. A lot of this is probably going to be luxury items for sale. They're still worth looting. There's no doubt about that, but that's just one of the things about playing on the higher difficulty. You're just very likely to not get really good loot. That's just one of the rules. So, since I'm on the PC, I am able to be the old cheateroni, and we can just look here. So, we are right here, and I'm going to kind of take this kind of snaking path like this, and, because our base is down here, so that's what we're going to do. So, the next one looks like it is... Oh, God. It looks like it is somewhere around here, out of my face. And I even have some extra screenshots for reference, but, yeah, let's first...
I can't believe it. We did it. Our town is officially free of blood plague. So what's next? Next, we get to work fixing up this town. I have a few ideas on how to do it.
I know that person needs help, but I kind of don't care. Anyways, I will see you later. Alright, so, using my references, I believe I know where the next one is. This one appears to be hidden in the rocks. This is not intended to be like a straight up guide. Like, that's not the way I would want people to view this. Like, if I made a guide, it would be way more concise. Yeah, here we go. So, earlier in the series, I remember mentioning that we saw these weird areas where there are like cowards, and then there's these weird like execution or torture devices. That is what this is right here. So you could see right here it says cowards. What does that mean? I don't know. Maybe they're cowards. But here is, first of all, let's go ahead and loot this thing. Survey says. So there you go, that's a good example right there. We're going to get a bottle of premium tequila. Very high trade value, but you know, like you're trying to find some rare weapons here, but what kind of sick person spends this much time building murder machines? Hopefully whoever built all this is long gone now. So what we got is a guy who has been, I'm not sure, I think that's just a shovel. I think that's just a shovel spade. He's basically been like impaled to a shovel spade. And over here we've got some kind of wacky device.
Things are gonna keep getting broken.
Which is some kind of like gas pressured device, and it has like garden implements. I see a pitchfork and yeah, like a shovel spade. Why someone would go through all the effort to build this kind of like contraption and then I guess launch it at this guy and nail him to the wall? Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know what it means. Some people thought that, suggested maybe they're cannibals. I don't know. Maybe not. I just think that it's just really weird. I don't know who the cowards are. I don't know who the executor. I'm assuming that the guy who's been nailed to the wall is an accused coward, but I have no idea what it means. Anyways, let's take a look at the next location on the map. Looks like it's somewhere. It looks like it's next to Chavez, meaning we might have this one already. Let me go ahead and mark. Where's Chavez? This is, yeah, the Lonely Soldier. I know exactly which one this is. Alright, so Chavez should be down this little lane off to the side, and yep, here we go. Yes, there is a rare. I'm pretty sure I've looted this one just because we did the quest for Chavez, and yeah, I can see it right there. That's how you can tell that it's already been looted, because when you loot it, the container itself actually opens up. So you should always confirm, like if you can't find the container, at least confirm, or if you can't find the loot, at least confirm the location of the container and, okay, we can clearly see it's open. When it's open, it's got this like inner red velvet that's like very, like I said, extremely recognizable, impossible to miss it once it's open. And yeah, let's see where the next one is. So I guess we're making pretty good time. Apparently, there's another one right next to it. Like, I don't remember one being there, but it appears like it's somewhere right over here. Let me check my references, though. Okay, so according to my references, this next one is in some kind of destroyed building, and I'm pretty sure it's the one where we recruited that Red Talon guy. This is basically the bridge where the Red Talon guy who was going to fix the FOB location, he went over here, I'm pretty sure, and yeah, because here's the, like, would-be Ghostbusters vehicle, and yep, here's the destroyed, okay, so it looks like we already got this one as well. Here we have successfully located the looted rare weapon case. Always want to make sure we at least confirm it. So the next one is, let's go right over here. So it looks like it's past, this is Spencer's Mill, so it looks like it's past the first body of water on the way towards the place where Hoffman and everyone is hung up. So here it is, Spencer's Mill, past here. Looks like it's right about here. I'll check my references, and we will talk as soon as I get closer to the objective. Alrighty, on our way to Spencer's Mill, I guess I'll talk a little bit about the coaster we were on. So the roller coaster was interesting because it didn't really do anything like loops or stuff like that, but instead, because basically it felt more like you were on a jet fighter. Like, it made more like jet fighter maneuvers, like banking turns, barrel rolls, and stuff like that, rather than doing loops. And one of the big differences is that it was really fast. It's a very fast-moving roller coaster. It also makes use of magnetic accelerators instead of like cranking you up on a hill and then dropping you off the hill, meaning it actually does it multiple times in the ride. Like, looks like we designated it over here. Did I go too far? Looks like we might have to do a little. Oh, maybe it's up there. Our hint is that the screenshot of its location appears to be some kind of a encampment, but the thing is that I saw some like wooden beams on the encampment, so I'm thinking this might not be it, but we can certainly get out real fast and take a look. There we go. Let's see what we got here. No, it doesn't look like this is it. I might as well loot it, though, in order to scratch it off the list. Oh, an energy drink. That's not too bad. So it looks like it's definitely... Oh, well, of course, because I actually physically said it. It's past the first body of water. So it's got to be... It's got to be past the tunnel, and perhaps we have to double back. But yeah, it's really, really fast. And while it doesn't do loops, what it does do is you hit a magnetic accelerator right into like a very steep hill, and you hit the hill really hard, and then you hit the bottom of the hill, which is like apparently that bottom of the hill is the steepest drop of any coaster in Florida. And you hit the hill and then go down the hill, the very steep hill, so fast that like your body is just thrown right off the seat. And the only thing that would prevent you from just being flung to the four winds and like detonated is the fact that there's a harness. Like, you just come off the seat and yeah, like the top of your legs are on the, what do you call it? Are on the harness. Okay, I guess we pushed him into the wall. So this was the, like, okay, I guess it wasn't wood. It's like a metal or PVC pipe.
Bruh. I think I'll take
okay, so we got a bottle of fine Italian wine. Once again, not too surprising, just on the basis that, I kind of just want to burn this guy. I don't know if that's going to finish him off. I'm not going to stay too long to find out if it does. Oh, I think I got him to come out. Come on. Come on. I'm using the gunslinging. He's like immortal. He's unstoppable. Whatever. He can stay inside there. I keep thinking I'm going to dislodge him, and then he's going to be able to get me. Okay, now we have dealt with him permanently. Let's see. Where is the next one? So the next one appears to be... in this little town area in between this lake and that river. So let's go ahead and mark it. Here is the body of water, and there is the river, so it's somewhere around here. I will check my references, and I'll see you there. Alrighty, so we are in that little town I was talking about, and we're heading to the next objective. Would I ride it again? Oh, you can see what the ride looks like if you want. If you go to type Velocicoaster. So it's like Velociraptor, but it's because it's Jurassic Park. But Velocicoaster POV, which stands for point of view, and you're going to be able to, yeah, you can watch it. And one thing I'll say is the camera does not do the ride justice, because once again, if you're just watching it from the camera's point of view, you're going to be like, well, it doesn't really do any loops or anything like insane like that. But it's like, you just can't, the camera cannot depict the G-forces that you are experiencing while you are on the ride. It's like really, really something else. So I have a feeling that we need to go down this path over here. Yeah, I think this is... No, that's... Oh, darn it. Oh, now we're stuck, aren't we?
The last of that.
I did not want to take that. I am a doofus. Give me one moment. Okay, so I might actually need to go on foot for a little bit. Like, the reference material made it seem like there would be some kind of encampment around here. I don't know why I'm missing it, though. Like, it seems like it's somewhere in this area. This is where having I was hoping that maybe that would lead to a secret path or something. But I don't know. We're going to have to actually search around. Looks like my character is getting tired. And it also looks like climbing up on rocks is not a thing in State of Decay 2. There were climbable rocks in State of Decay 1, which is why I would expect that I could climb on rocks. But hey, I guess we're looking for a camp. Like this camp, basically it's just near a tent, a colorful, one of those colorful like plastic or, polyester tents that we see from time to time. Unfortunately, the zombies are not making this any easier. Maybe it's just over here. Nope, that's exactly where I was earlier. As I said, zombies not making our objectives any easier. Where could they be hiding this thing? Oh, think I'm onto something. I went into the lake, and I thought I saw what looked like a path. Oh, here we go. We got something, boys. Go ahead and deal with all of these zombies who are just complicating everything. Looks like my character is tired. What can you do, though? So this one also says cowards. So what we have here appears to be just a giant swing that deer skulls, including the antlers, were tied onto it, and then they swung it and just killed the guy. We got Hippopotamus on a tricycle.
I hope those poor people were dead before this happened to them.
We got this guy who's chopping people up and putting the bodies everywhere. Oh, I see. I think this is where the idea that they were cannibals might have come into play, that maybe they were hanging these guys out to dry. Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, they're chopping people up here with, like, cleavers and butcher knives. Were these guys cannibals? I mean, I don't understand why they would be cowards. Network Guide to Gardening. This handbook was published by the network. It holds useful information on planting and tending small gardens. Got incredible trade value. And I guess we got some clothing? I don't understand. Like, your guess is as good. As for the meaning of what we're seeing, your guess is truly as good as mine. Anyways, it looks like our next objective is way, way past the lake at the tip. So let's see where that would be in relationship to the game. Here is the lake. So it's somewhere around here. I imagine that won't be too hard to find. It could be wrong, though. I'll check my references, though, and I'll see you right there. All right, so we are on the road making our way to the top of Mount Tanner. This is actually the beginning of State of Decay 1. Yeah, to answer your question, though, if you're wondering, would I ride the Velocicoaster a second time? Absolutely. It was a really, really fun ride. I actually was really surprised the way it affected me, because, like I said, most of the time I can ride roller coasters. Actually, all the time. I think that's the first time I've ever thrown up on a roller coaster ride. So it was, but it was, like I said, I absolutely would ride it a second time. It was a lot of fun, very unique, specifically because of how intense it was, despite not going upside down. It did go upside down. It just didn't do classic, like quote unquote hardcore things that a roller coaster does, like go upside down. Very awesome, though. I might talk about some more of the rides on the other one, but yeah, like we rode a bunch of rides. It was like a very full day. What we're looking for here, though, is apparently another one of these torture chamber rooms. Already can see the red paint there where it says coward. And yeah, here we are. Let's go ahead and get the examination.
Sucks to be you, dude.
Yep, sucks to be him. So this looks like a massive wooden beam that has barbed wire and basically a wood plank with a large quantity of, I guess, railroad spikes that have been attached to it, and it itself looks like it has been added to some kind of mechanism that I guess it's like got a swinging arm. This honestly looks a little more like a trap than an execution device. I'm guessing they just pulled it on this guy and killed him. I don't see any other, like, chopping people up or any other signs of anything. Once again, I just don't know what it means. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know who the cowards are, etc.
Our lack of storage just bit us in the ass.
Who cares about the lack of storage? So we got 3 strong painkillers. And of course we got some guests. Oh yeah, we changed characters to Hannah, so she can't fast loot. And then we got another bottle of fine Italian wine. So overall, I think we looted I can't remember, I think we looted 4 of them. And out of the 4, we got 1 weapon that we didn't want, we already had it. And then we got a bunch of just things to sell. That is the downside of playing on Lethal Zone. In most cases, increasing the difficulty means better loot, but on Lethal Zone, increasing the difficulty means worse loot, even for rare weapon caches. Once again, I'm super sorry for having a shorter episode, but it's I just drove for 4 hours, got home at midnight, and this is the most realistic thing I can do to have an episode ready when I can, because tomorrow I gotta go right back to work immediately at my other job. So, yeah, doing what I can, boys. Hopefully you enjoyed it either way. I know some of you guys asked about how my trip went, but maybe I'll talk about it some more. Don't want to rob too much time from State of Decay chatter, but yeah. Anyways, let me know what you think down in the comment section. Like the video if it was entertaining. Subscribe for future State of Decay 2 content. And of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.